Welcome back to another interactive Copart walk around video. Out here at yard 58, Copart Mobile, Alabama. We're at the sublot today, which is in Theodore, 9401 Old Pascagoula Road. I believe it's 9401. It's right around there. If you get to that point, you'll find it. We are battling the weather today. Well, not battling it. We can never win against the weather, but we're racing the weather because we got a line of some pretty serious storms coming in. A lot of tornadoes involved, stuff like that. So we're gonna try to make this one fast. We got 2 or 3 cars. I'm not sure we're even gonna get to them all. We'll at least get to one. And one bonus thing that I'd like to show, and like I always am gonna say, I want to be very interactive. I'm gonna show what I want to show, but more importantly, I want to show what you guys want to see. But one of the things out here, and there's a lot of flood stuff out here. One of the flood things that are out here is a lot of boats and a lot of RVs. So I pretty much narrowed it down there for you, but we'll be showing one of those today. And tell me if you like it, comment below. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe. I know I'm new, but I'm planning on having this channel going for a long time, and first few videos are probably going to be in and out of chronological order. I'm not sure when this one's going to come out. I'm still debating the name of the channel and everything else. I may change that, but we'll get to the cars right now, and just want you guys to know, please comment, let me know what you think, and if there's any certain stuff you want to see, definitely let me know. I'm going to show, I'm not even going to show you. Let's just get to the first car. Okay, guys, first one today up on the list, my list for today, is 89 Dodge Dakota. And if you haven't seen already, something special about this one. Nothing, don't change the channel yet. I know you hear 89 Dodge Dakota, and some of you may already have been like, oh, checked out. But something kind of cool about this one. If you haven't seen it yet, yes, that is a ragtop, soft top, convertible Dakota. I have never actually seen one of these in real life. I've seen in magazines, and I've heard of pictures of, but never seen one in real life. How cool is that? I was looking for it. I walked by it a couple times because I was just looking for a Dakota. But it is a Dakota. It's just you don't never see them like that. Tires are Grand Prix Performance GTs on the back. Looks like we have some different mismatched tires here. Some Douglas in the front. Good tread. Also another Douglas over here all season. And yes, the same. So you got a pair on the back, pair on the front that match. Guys might be asking why I'm even looking at this. Come on, it's so cool. Just because I like rare stuff. I mean, I got a love for vehicles, but the rare ones really get to my heart. This one, I am not even sure why this one was listed as being here. I think this one was listed as a flood, and we're not allowed to start cars out here at this lot because the majority of them are floods. So Copart has put a rule in that they will not allow you to bring or have any sort of jump pack out here for the risk of fire, which is obvious. A lot of people use those. There'd be a lot of problems out here if they did that. That's like potential problems, and I can understand that even from just a liability standpoint. Interior, has a lot of stuff floating around. Before I start getting that all up my nose. Interior has a little bit of a watery smell. Not too bad. Oh, and there is no key. Once in a while out here, they'll start up on their own. I know it's kind of rare, but look at that. Look, GT Grant GT steering wheel. 205,000 miles. Soft top, guys. Soft top. Let's see if we can, I'm not going to mess with this too much because I don't want to get it stuck down, but if it goes down easily, we might just try that. Okay, so they're undone. This has got to be like a manual, not a power top, I'm sure. Oh, it's taped down. All right, guys, I'm not going to pull this off because the auction has that window tape. Someone already ripped it off there. And I don't want to make that any worse or risk getting water in here. So we're going to go ahead and latch this back down. Yep, there we go. Just like that. And we are locked back in. Yep. So that way the water can get in, at least if it is not leaking, which is probably, I'm sure it has a couple small leaks at the least. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. Really cool truck. Really cool truck. And it looks like, oh no, I thought that was mold over there, but it just looks like some, not even sure what, but yeah. This is one of those ones, I'm not sure the value. I'm sure they're a little more for, you know, probably like a niche following out there, a cult following of people that really would love these things, love to have them, or, you know, the Mopar fanatic. But let's see if we can actually, since it's about to rain, let's see if we can pull that back up on there a little bit. At least try to give it a fighting chance here. Yeah, like I said too, we got some weather coming in. Actually, about 35-40 minutes north of here, there's a tornado warning that just came up, and I guess they're supposed to be headed down this way slowly. So I feel like, I think I got about an hour before I'll have to run out of here. But I'm not even gonna bother popping the hood up. Yes I will. Yes I will. I don't think we'll be able to. No, we're not gonna be able to do it from this side, and that's not gonna stay on there. I'm sorry, truck. I tried. Well, I'm sorry, guys. We're not going to see the engine in this one. I am sure it is probably just a 6-cylinder, or maybe the small V8 anyways. Nothing special. It's just the main thing with this was the convertible top, which is so cool. And I'm going to watch to see what it gets bid on. I might throw a couple bids at it, but it's definitely not going to be anything serious, because this is not something I'm absolutely dying to have, but it would be cool to have. If it was a stick shift, which I would make it way more desirable to me, then I would consider it. But one last look at the interior here. One last look at the little window. And one last quick little walk around here for you guys. It is a cool truck. I mean, you gotta admit that. You gotta admit this truck. Very cool seeing something that they, you know, didn't make many of. And very, very few are even still around today. So with that, we are going to be on to the next one. Guys, the next one up on the list, I just happened to be walking by, and I love these trucks. Nissan Hardbody. It's a 97. It's got some nice tread on the tires here. Front are a set of radar, it looks like, Pro Tours. I actually have one of these trucks, a 95. Love it. And the back are some Kumo Solus. And if I had to guess, they're probably matching pairs, front and back. And they are. Oh, I lied. The front's matching, and they're decent. They're pretty decent tread. The back are like almost new, but this is a Douglas all season. And what did I say the other side was? I already forgot. A Kumo. So you got mixed match tires, but good tread on all of them. This is, from looking at the sticker, it is a Pedal Inc. car, or Pedal LLC, which is kind of like a, you know, Cash for Clunkers place that a lot of cars end up at, and it's a mixed bag when you're out here. I mean, if you can find some of them sometimes where it's like nothing's wrong, and you get other stuff that's just junk. This one from the body does not look bad, guys. Not look bad. I don't know if you can, I'm not getting on the ground right now. I'll check the video later, but comment, tell me how you think it looks underneath here. You know, ball joints, suspension parts. We're this is the first time looking at it together right now. Like I said, I was just walking by and happened to see this sticking out, that I didn't have it on the list. So this is probably going to substitute. This may even be the last truck for the day, because it is starting to rain a little, and I am not going to be caught out here. Storm. Real quick, there's my 97 F350. Absolutely love that truck. 7.3 diesel, 4-wheel drive. I'll do a future video on that. But back to the old Nissan Hardbody. We'll give it a little sniff test. Smells like a Nissan with Tundra mats. door panels are in very good condition. The seat is in very good condition. It looks like one, I feel like it's one out of an older truck, but I could be wrong. Mine just looks a little different than that. We have 159,000 miles. Really not bad if this is the KA24, which I'm guessing it is. We have power. What? No way. I did not expect. This is out here at the sublot with most of the flood cars, and they don't, like I said, they don't let you jump cars out here. But that, wow, that's I don't want to get my hopes up. That battery could just be on its last leg, but I don't know how long it's been sitting here. Let's see. It got dropped off in the lot only 2 weeks ago. Maybe it will start. Maybe it will start. Looks like, I don't know if the hood is stuck. I really don't like to jump start. I really don't like to start stuff. Ah, jeez. It is. I don't like to start stuff unless I check the fluids in them first. Oh, nice. Oh, here comes the rain. We're gonna have to make this a fast one, guys. Check the phone real quick. See how that looks. It is clean and green. Battery looks good. I can't see any date code on it, but it looks good. Engine is the 2.4 trusty KA engine. I had growing up when I was about 17 years old. I had two 240 SXs I bought. One was a 91, the other one was a 92. The 92 was a rust bucket, but they were both some very fun cars. Really wish I never sold them. Someone's put wires on here, and they didn't. I hate when people do this. Didn't put it back. The screw right there. It takes literally probably 30 seconds to put the screw back in, but maybe they lost it. Either way, I'm sure I have some at my house. The belts look relatively new. Power steering pump looks like it's been replaced. It's got, looks like newer on there. The oil. Oh, uh-oh. Not sure about that. What does that look like to you guys? Look like it's got some water in the oil? It's hard. Oh, geez, that does look like water. I wonder if it's got a bad head gasket. Well, we'll go ahead. There's definitely oil in there, and it's kind of suspect looking. It's not like totally milkshake, but let me look at it again. This has got me. Yeah, it's definitely got. We're going to go ahead and start it up and see what. If it's making any kind of crazy noises, we'll shut it right down. But I need to see if it'll even start, because this is one that I just looked up the number right before I started the video, and the stock number showed me that the truck is up on Monday, which today is Thursday. So I had no idea, and this is one I would definitely be interested in bidding on if it's mechanically good. And really, that's not a lot of miles for this engine, but let's go ahead and see, guys. You think it'll start? Started right up, and I know with mine, I have a little bit of timing chain rattle. That was 0 timing chain rattle with that. It's a 5-speed stick shift, which is really making me want to bid on it. You guys will probably hear me talk a lot about automatic and stick shifts, because I would much rather have a manual transmission in almost anything any day. I know that's a big argument. You guys probably go back and forth forever about it, but I personally, in my opinion, and for me, I like manuals. Engine sounds good, guys. Engine sounds good. Yeah, you heard it start right up. Let's see if the AC works. I turned it on. There's a button there. The light is on. But I did not hear the compressor kick on, and it does not feel like it's getting cold. No. I don't believe we have AC. Let's see if the radio works. Someone's put an aftermarket deck here.
We got radio, an aftermarket. I seen the speakers. Right when I open the door, duals. If that's any good. We got this button right here and this thing down here. Not sure what that even is. Sheep rooster? You guys comment and tell me. Looks like kind of like a CB radio thing, but I'm not sure what that is. Let's go ahead and press this and see what it does. Do we have anything happening? I'm not sure, and I don't want to mess with stuff too much because I don't know what anything even does in this truck, and I definitely don't want to create any damage. I'm not the one who wins it. Either way, I don't want to create any damage. Got the little slider there. Mine was broken, my truck. It actually had a piece of plexiglass someone put in there. I still have in there, which works fine, but let's give it a little rev, see how it sounds. Oh, God, it sounds fine. This thing sounds extremely healthy. No oil change sticker. You got the original Nissan windshield. Well, I would assume since it's Nissan, it's original. Guys, why do you think this is here? Let's take a look under here. You can see the frame. Like I said, I'm going to check the video later. I can see the frame under the wheel well here. Looks great. I mean, a little bit of surface rust on the bottom, but, you know, to be expected kind of stuff. Make sure it's not locked, so I don't, just make sure the door doesn't shut. You got a lot of clear coat peeling, very common, especially down here. You know, as hot as the sun gets, it just bakes these cars out. Let's see here, these AC lines are not even, they're warm, so the AC compressor is not working. I can see the clutch is not kicking in either. You guys can see that there. I smell a little bit of oil burning, see a little bit of smoke. That is probably, I don't see the valve cover leaking. It could, maybe it's been sitting for a while. I'm not sure, but nothing horrible, nothing bad at all. This is semi-concerning. Someone apparently didn't care about using the windshield washer fluid, but if you guys like the little hard bodies like this, you'd be in heaven right now. I mean, this thing, it seems pretty much bone stock other than the radio, which is good. You always like to find them like that. The engine is quiet, smooth. Yeah, you know, there's no skips or anything. It's had some service done to it. You can see obviously the wires and the belt's been replaced. And this power steering pump looks pretty new right there. You can see that little spot there. But that oil's got me a little concerned. Is there a head gasket problem? That reminds me, let's get back in here and check. We need to watch the temperature gauge and see. Also, we'll check the heat here, because sometimes if you have a bad head gasket and it's putting air in the system, it won't allow the coolant to circulate properly and you won't have heat. But it's there could be many reasons the heat could not be working. But let's see if we got any heat at all. At this point, we should have a little bit. Yep, and it's getting warm. Okay, that's a good sign. One thing I have noticed is the RPMs are not coming down to where they should be. They're a little bit above 1500, and that's I know they're supposed to be more right around that line right here. So that probably not a huge issue. Maybe just an idle air control valve or something like that. But well, actually, let me turn the AC off. Sometimes, to compensate for the AC, it'll rev up. No, I didn't do it either. And yes, the heat works good, even for the, gauge isn't even coming up yet, but I can feel the heat working. Let's see how the clutch feels. I usually leave, how I test, is I'll leave the e-brake on, put it in gear, first gear. You check all the gears is a good thing, and then just let out the clutch a little bit and feel. If you feel any slippage, give it a little gas and see if it tries to pull forward, which it is. It is. Felt very good. Grabbed right as soon as I felt it grab, the truck started moving. No slippage at all. Let's check the door to stay open for a second. It's getting windy. Check reverse here. Oh yeah. Fourth, We'll go into second gear. Oh yeah, all the gears feel really good. Turn this off just so I can show you. Here's first gear, second gear. Yeah, all the gears feel very good. Let's see if we can hear any kind of throw out bearing noises or anything. I don't hear any. Everything sounds smooth and good. It's almost scary how good it sounds, because it makes me wonder, what is this thing here for? Guys, we do not have much more time here, but I just wanted to show you as much as I could of this before we move on to the last car. There's one last car I definitely want to look at, and spoiler alert, but there was an RV too that I want to show you guys. Real cool little one that I was thinking about for myself for when I travel. But hopefully we'll have time to get to that. I'd like to show you this thing heat up all the way, but like I said, we don't have all day, and we have storms rolling in. So we're gonna let this run a few more minutes. I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm gonna be running. And I do see the temperature gauge is starting to come up now. Oh no, I lied. It's still right where it was. Okay, well, I'm gonna watch that for a few more minutes, see if it comes up, and then I'm gonna scoot on over to the last vehicle. If I have time, I will run over to that, just making sure that was unlocked. I will run over to that RV, because I'd really like to show you guys pull behind camper, bumper tow camper. But yeah, tell me what you think about the Nissan. I am, for one, a huge fan. It looks like it's had, now I just noticed this too, it's had some paint work. Probably been painted at least once. Yeah, yep, I see where the original decals work. You guys see that? My truck actually has kind of similar decals like that. Mine's a teal, like blue color. I'll do a video on that one in the future too. That one came from the auction, actually a police auction. But you can see a lot of overspray here. Looks like kind of probably had a Mako paint job maybe 5-10 years ago, something like that. But it's had a weird little dent from the inside there too. All right, well, we're gonna call this one a wrap here, and I am gonna be watching this one a bit on it. I just wanna, I am gonna check the fluids one last time, see if I can get the gauge to come up a little bit, just to get a better idea of, you know, if the engine's good or not. I mean, we've got a little bit of, if you guys can see, a little bit of smoke coming out there. But I don't think that's a huge issue. You tell me what you think. There it is, the 97 Nissan Hardbody. They're going for a premium lately too, so we'll see what happens. If this one's got some potential big issues, that'll definitely keep my bid down. But hope you guys got a good idea of what to look for in these trucks, and you know, kind of how they're, because this one sounds good, the engine sounds healthy, but that can be deceiving. But you know, give me an idea of what an example of one of these is out here. And look at that, you can see, I don't know, I just noticed this here too. You can see the where the original graphics were, the stickers on the side. That's awesome. I wish they were still on there from original, but from the factory. But anyways, I can feel the rain and the wind picking up right at my back right now. The storm is on my heels. We are going to get on to the next car here, and we'll see you guys in a minute. All right, guys, last on the list for today, this 2019 pull behind bumper pull camper Mallard. I know nothing about these, absolutely nothing. Newer model, listed as flood damage. Single axle, it's a smaller one, and honestly, I'm looking for this one for myself. I'm looking at bidding on it for myself. I travel from here where I'm at down in the Pensacola, Mobile, Alabama area. I travel from here up to New York usually once a year at least, because I have family and some business up there that I do. So it'd be nice, I always, sometimes, rarely I'll fly, but usually in the summer times, which is when I normally go back, I drive, and I either stay with family or friend or something. I have something figured out before I go, and it'd be kind of nice to have something like this to stay in. I mean, I really, I've been thinking about it for a while. I'd have to get the hang of what it takes to maintenance one of these and keep it livable and up and running, because I would be in it for probably at least, I would say at least a month,
up to 2 months. So somewhere between a month and 2 months, I'd be living in this, which is fine. I've can do it. I know I've stayed in hotel rooms before for weeks at a time, and different circumstances, having stuff happen. I understand that it won't be the most comfortable living. I've heard people talk a lot about, like, campers, you just make you really, really, appreciate your own bed once you get back to home. But from my personal experience, it doesn't take much to keep me happy. Let's go ahead and check the inside out. It's a Mallard 185, which I'm guessing is 10.5 feet. The first thing you have here when you open the door is the bed off to the right, which I could definitely see myself sleeping in. Listed as flood damage, but it smells like new in here. It smells like a new construction home. Really nice. I mean, really. And actually, I didn't see this. I thought there was a different area back here. So this one, because of this, does not interest me as much. It's got bunk beds here, and it looks like a full or a queen size bed there. I do not need bunk beds. I don't have an issue, any kind of need for that. I would just be staying in this by myself. So I'd rather have the room dedicated to something else. But while we're in here, let's take a look. I mean, it is for the room from the outside of this. You look at it and you think, wow, it's got to be like a hole, like a little cave in there. But it's really not bad. I mean, it feels like a little smaller than the hotel rooms I stay in. I mean, this with more stuff, like, you have your own kitchen and your own bathroom. Hotels, I guess hotels do have their own bathrooms, but this is just more of like a homey feeling. This is your own, and you got your own little bathtub here, which be more of a shower. But let's see if I can stand on this without hitting my head. Oh, it's very close. Let's see if I can see that. Show you that there. It's very close standing up, but it's not too close to where I couldn't make it happen. It's still not out of the realm of possibilities. Nice little design on the door there. Hey, there's not going to be a lot to show on this one, guys, but I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough with you here to kind of show you. And I think the storm broke up right before it got here, and there's another one behind it, but it's a couple hours back. So I think we're going to have time. Copart closes in about 20 minutes, but I think we have time for one more. I think I seen another one that I didn't see on the list online that's similar to this one, but a different interior design. So I'm going to go see if I can find that one quick, and if I can find it, we'll have one more of the day.